P. Diddy verdict is crazy. Let's see this.
I guess all the baby oil paid off for P. Diddy because he was too slippery for the justice system. I cannot believe it. They have now reached a verdict on all the charges, and he has been acquitted of the most serious ones. The Lord of Lube wiggles.
One mud in DK Mighty server or EJ's? Not DK Mighty. EJ's is a sticky one. Because I think EJ might be tied to some weird business behind the scenes. I ain't gonna lie. From what I've heard. From what I've heard, it's looking a bit sticky. But then again, mud in all servers. Nah, just give me mud in the EJ's. Who cares, man? Who cares?
His way out of it somehow. Despite overwhelming evidence,
yeah, send me mud in EJ's.
Allegations against P. Diddy about the decades worth of evil,
am I in EJ server?
Activities and actions he has done, terrorizing the music industry and so many individuals. It seems like the dawn of dildos is about.
Bro, be looking like Cinnamon Stick from Applejack. Nah, I heard it too many times. It got boring.
About to get away with a slap on the wrist, and maybe not even that much. He has been found guilty on 2 of the lesser charges, which could carry a maximum of 20 years in prison. But I've completely lost faith in the system here. I have to imagine this is all just now horseradish and barnacles. I think he will probably just get away with like 6 months probation or some shit.
5 counts. We have a mixed verdict here. Again, count 1 as it relates to racketeering, not guilty. Count 2 as it relates to sex trafficking, not guilty. Count 3. Guilty. Count 4, not guilty.
Yo, Aspect, I didn't get the role. Oh wait, yeah, I did. That'd be mad.
Count 5.
That'd be mad.
Those 2 counts he was found guilty on, that was like Weenie Hut Jr. level charge.
Oh my god. Owners of the server, it's ants. Yeah, I can't lie. If Ants is managing it, it might be I already know this server's cooked, bro. But hey, man, we'll see how it goes, bro.
Charges compared to the rest, and it's something the defense, I imagine, was extremely pleased to have been found guilty on versus the rest. They were so happy, in fact, that reportedly P. Diddy even stood up and started clapping. Literally like a Tumblr fanfic. He stood up, started clapping, and then like his friends and family erupted into applause. Now the judge is considering what bail should be, and we move on to the next stage, which will be the sentencing for these two.
Oh my god. They're actually giving him a chance to get bail. Oh my god. Chat, we're gonna see Diddy roaming the streets in a good 20 days or something. They're definitely bailing him. What?
2 charges which carry a maximum of 10 years each. He's not going to be seeing the maximum. He probably won't even be seeing the minimum. They might just let him walk away with being forced to play League of Legends solo queue for like 2 months or something, and that'll be his punishment. It is such a fucking joke what just happened here. I actually still can't believe it. It is sickening. So I truly wouldn't be surprised if he just fully walks free from this, and I guess we can expect the grand reopening of Puffy Flavor Camp. Everyone out there, sleep in fear. Make sure you're sleeping on your back, because if you sleep on your stomach, P. Diddy might just break into your house in the middle of the night and shove a dildo up your ass. It is still just so fucking unbelievable to me. I thought this was dead to rights. Not only because of the
How long he get? Potential. By the way, this is crazy to even say. Potentially 10 years, but we know for a fact he's getting out on bail, and he's probably never gonna go to jail.
Overwhelming evidence, but also his team wasn't exactly a cohesive unit. Like, not that long ago, one of his big lawyers quit, saying he could no longer, under any circumstances, represent him, serve as a member of his counsel.
That's how you know it's crazy. Your lawyer's leaving, and you're still getting away with it. Wow.
And somehow, they were still able to squeak a win out from between P. Diddy's greased butt cheeks here. I don't know. Did they promise like freak off invitations to the jury? I have no clue. I don't. Bro,
surely you paid someone or something. I'm telling you, they all have that weird stuff behind the scenes. Happened. How long have I been live for, by the way? Because for some reason, my stuff was 4 hours. W.
It's a mixed verdict, but it is a stunning victory for the defense. The Mann Act, these charges, these were the easiest
Not
for
guilty,
prosecutors
not
to prove,
guilty,
the
not
lowest
guilty,
hanging
guilty,
fruit.
guilty.
Merely required
Wow.
showing that state lines were crossed for the purpose to engage in prostitution. We saw a lot of evidence on these charges. Did not have that element, Laura, of force.
Old Rory would do 10, by the way.
This
Huh? What does that
carries
mean?
the lightest sentence of these charges. It is a
Oh, that's
maximum of 10
WJ.
years. And keep in mind, when you're talking about maximums aren't the rule.
10
They are the
hours,
exception. They're for
yeah.
the most exceptional and severe
Wow,
cases.
I really used
so
to
now
do
you're
that.
talking about a
Wow.
sentence that's potentially in the lower range with time served because he's been behind bars.
Yeah, again, he's never.
Old Crofty would do 45 minutes.
You're not seeing
Oh,
the maximum
wow.
penalty for those charges. I would be surprised if he even saw the minimum. My guess would be, and of course I haven't passed the bar, so this is just fucking
Nah,
Neanderthal
yeah, I vouch.
spitballing. My guess would be they'll weigh the time served behind bars throughout
Damn,
this
that is
case
pretty
as
sad.
like you've learned your lesson, and wiggle their finger. Don't do it again, and give them some really light punishment. Very, very light sentencing. And then when he's out on bail or full-blown walks free, I imagine Baby Oil
Bro,
will
at this point, this guy got school treatment. He got a detention. That's all he got.
go extinct.
Any speakers, mic, headphones, webcam, stream deck, game card, I'm done. I don't think if you have a good PC, you don't need a game card. Stream deck, yeah, you need that. Webcam, you need that. Headphones, need that. Mic, need that. Speakers, you don't really need that. But what's it called? Nah, don't worry about all that stuff. All that stuff will come with time, man. It's life. That's like saying, oh, I've got what's it called? 1 million followers and wait, no, hold on, no, chill. That's like saying, oh, I have this setup, but I need a mansion, I need a girlfriend, I need a wife, I need kids, I need, you know what I mean? It's like saying that. Oh wait, PS remote play. Yo, stop talking, bro. Do not use PS remote play. No. But why do you need a game capture, bro? If you have a PC, why are you gonna use your console to stream? What, bro? Yo, this guy's the type of guy to still be playing with his PlayStation friends, bro. You're not gonna be playing with them too much, bro. Bro, just make some friends on Discord. You're chilling.
And I predict that there will be a
That's what we
freak
all
off the
did.
likes of which the Cosmos has never seen. It'll be filled
We'll just
with
get them
so
on
much
Discord.
degeneracy that it will give
And there's cross-platform games. How old am I? 17.
birth to Slanesh in the
18
warp
in 3 months.
real life. There's going to be a Warhammer 40k event. It's just so fucking despicable, man. It really is.
The fact that these sex trafficking charges, specifically with respect to Cassie Ventura,
Like Callum's
means
on
that the
PlayStation, I
jury
play all my
was
games on PC.
Convinced by the defense, at least with respect to reasonable doubt, that the commercial sex,
No,
i.e. the
from Birmingham.
freak-offs, were not connected to some of this violence, that there was not that force, fraud, or coercion
Yeah, did they not do a deep dive into these freak-offs? I'm so confused.
element. That is by far, from a penalty perspective, the most serious. It carried a 15-year minimum. So that is a huge
You know it's mad when both the reporters had to say it, bro. Minimum. Oh nah, I'm dead.
of the most serious. It carried a 15-year minimum.
Minimum.
So that is a huge distinction.
Really feels like if you've got enough money, somehow a lot of those very serious, very well-documented things just never really seem to stick in court for some reason. It's so weird how that works. It's so odd how we see that happen so many
100 mil is
times.
insane.
I don't know.
Look at guys saying free Diddy. I had a guy follow me yesterday called free Diddy today, man. Get out, bro.
Something seems a bit.
You want him to oil you up. You freaky ass guy, bro. Freaky ass chatter. Freak ass Twitch user, bro. I'm telling you, you can only find these guys on Twitch.
Fishy there. From everything I've seen from a couple of lawyers discussing it, the big thing here seems that the RICO charges weren't conveyed well enough for the jury to understand, and that it could have been like difficult in the first place as a potential overcharging on P. Diddy. So that was like an uphill battle.
How can I make Discord friends? Okay, so you join a Discord community, you talk to people, and you make friends. There you go.
Obviously, I don't understand all the nuance to how that shit works in court, like how
But
it
either
all
way,
shakes down the
all
fucking
games are
Rube
cross-platform.
Goldberg machine.
Just
that
tell the
is
guys hop on Discord.
arguing RICO charges. I'm not Saul Goodman, but outside of that, the lawyers also expressed how stunned they were that he was found not guilty on the sex trafficking by force and coercion. It seems like, at least from the lawyers that I've read and watched from, they were also very surprised that somehow the jury wasn't convinced on those. That one really did seem like a pretty big slam dunk in the case. Like, at least most sane human beings would think so, but somehow it didn't stick. Somehow it didn't shake out that.
Yo, this guy's moving like he got touched by Diddy. We're going to 1.5 speed, bro. I don't know what this guy's talking about.
To be found not guilty
Come on, Charlie.
on those is baffling. Actually baffling. And I went to a live stream where some lawyers were talking, and reading the chat, it will make you lose all possible faith that there's real people online. There are so many people that are...
Nah, hold on. Did this guy get touched by Diddy? I'm genuinely concerned, bro. Yo, Charlie, you good, bro? It looks like bro's getting a little emotional, no?
Elated, celebrating that P. Diddy is free and saying he should go as far as suing the government for the charges they brought against him. Unironically, I saw someone donate saying, does P. Diddy have a case against the government to sue them for this? Holy shit. What, I don't know how so many people have been poisoned by stupidity. Like, there must be some kind of hole in the ozone layer that's letting pure concentrated stupid come through, and it is just destroying neurons at an alarming rate. Such an unfortunate outcome. There's a lot of people...
What's about the Diddy verdict?
...that are now going to need to be looking over their shoulder here with this P. Diddy verdict. One of them being a bodyguard who said, if P. Diddy walks, he's going to need to go into hiding. I think that's not an exaggeration. He most likely will, in order to stay alive. This is a dangerous man with an extremely well-recorded history of horrible shit he has done, who is now getting let off very easily here. Now, if you're a sane, sensible person, you're probably pretty angered by the outcome, but we don't live in a world where everyone's sane and sensible. There is a not small group of people, the free Diddy drones, that are very, very pleased. They're
you see, that's my chat right there. No, that's not my chat, it's just the people in there. Is it bad that I fully don't know what he did? See, man.
Very excited that P. Diddy is going to be...
Go search up Diddy freak off shows, man.
Most likely getting let off super, super easily. They are elated right now, these fucking weirdos. They're acting like they're part of the crew, part of the ship, like they'll get the invite to the next freak off. And they are so happy. Fucking weirdos out there. It's crazy how anyone can view this as anything other...
Bro, imagine you wake up, you're in bed, you're like, oil is spread all over you. He's putting a deal, yeah. Up your, you know what I mean, type of thing, like just some freaky ass. Yo, Rxzz, yo, sorry if you stumbled into this conversation. Welcome to the stream. We're watching the Diddy verdict.
Then a disaster.
Unconsensual.
This shit's fire.
Oh, say no more. Give me the 10 bits. Yo, I appreciate 10 bits. Unconsensual. We don't know. That's the issue. We don't know.
Fucking travesty, where the justice system just failed so many people. Yeah, I'll stop ranting and raving about it. That's really about it. What an...
Yeah, man. And that's the Diddy situation. Now, guys are saying, I mean, shit's weird either way. Yeah, facts.